Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2022. How exciting. So today's video is not the annual favorites, which I'm still working on it. I'm still debating with myself at the moment. Today's video, as it is going to be the New Year first video, a lot of us are still going to be on bank holiday, staying at home, relaxing with friends and families. So I was thinking that it's still going to be nice to do a just a little bit more relaxed unboxing try on haul. So today's video is the episode 3 of Stunning Looking Equals Nice to Use. And today's unboxing, we try on and open the brand called ColorRose. Look at the packaging. This time I bought a set. I think is a eyeshadow palette. Yes, I think this is a full face palette. We open and see. And the lipstick, I think so. It is. And a set of brush. I haven't opened them yet. On top of this, I just got few new things to open as well, and they also good looking, but I think you guys are familiar with this brand for sure, which is the Perfect Diary, and this is a new discovery for myself. It's called Made in Shanghai. Is it what it's called? That is what's written on the signage here. It is their lips mud. It is very cute packaging. So grab a cup of tea, get some snacks, chill out, lie on the sofa, and let's keep going. I will quickly open the brush first. I really like the packaging. It is PU leather, but it's good attention to details, like the pouch. And in here, I think it's all mini brush. No. So in here, I think this 4 are eyeshadow brushes, which we're going to use. And this is a highlighting fencing brush. And this is my preferred shape of blush brush. And it's tiny. Let's try them on as well. Open the exciting eyeshadow palette. Let's just start with some details. Have a look at the packaging over here. Can you guys see? It is like a very Western European old school type of stamp. You know, like in like traditional style, you melting the candle or melting the waxing, then you have a stamp on that when you sending a letter, when you're doing packaging, when you closing the envelope traditional way, it has something like that. This is very cute, which really made me don't want to open this way. I don't want to destroy it. Yeah, I decided not to open this way. I just saw there is a way to open from here. So when you open inside, this is what it look like. Oh my. Oh geez. This look like, you know, diary, right? Very girly, very nice diary. The pink is like, it's like skin nude pink, and the surface is literally like a cover of a diary. It's very like a clothing material, not like plastic. And you need to open the band, the lace band, and then you open the palette. Wow. Ooh. And let me just tear off the cover sheet. Wow. It's a full face palette. I think you have the blush, eyeshadow, shimmer color, highlighting colors here as well. And here's the mirror. It says ColorRose Eyeshadow Compact New. Oh, and the most interesting eyeshadow, which is this one. Let me show you. It's this one over here. It's like a wet jelly type of feel. If you guys have the Huda Beauty's new the purple eyeshadow, that palette, you will see some similar eyeshadows like this. When you apply on the eyelid, it's literally make your eyelid become like wet. It's a little bit sticky, oily, that type of feel. And I saw the example videos in terms of how to use it. Is you supposed to break it. Apparently you're supposed to poke with the end of the brush and really smudge it and mix it. But on the swatch video is a very stunning shimmer color, wet shimmer color. Let's go to try out. I'm gonna do some swatches for you guys to see. The feeling of touching this powder, it is really, really smooth. You don't feel sandy at all. Literally when you swipe on your skin, it seems just melted in. It's more like touching face setting powder rather than an eyeshadow palette. So if this good to use, will be a good discovery. Let me show you the swatches first. Those are matte color, those are shimmer color, and this is the highlighting color. In terms of the quality, I would say from the swatches perspective, I would prefer the matte eyeshadow quality rather than the shimmer. The shimmer seems very average, and when you touching it, it is not as smooth, as fine as the matte color. When you blending it out, it all seems fairly easy to be blended out, but when you looking at closely, looking at the shimmer colors, is quite glittery. All the shimmer colors, there is nothing like a sheen. It's all have dusty glitters in there, and typically when you're touching this color, it has the sandy feel. So let's work on this one. Let's see. So I see the video is you smudging it out. Do like that. Okay, then let's work on this hand. Let me just get them out first. Okay. Oh. This one seems very interesting. It's not a sheen. When you see the details, you see full of different colored glitters on the surface, like mixed with more oil base. It is fine enough. Overall, interesting palette, and that's work on the eyes to see. I will use this palette to do a simple eye look, hopefully to use as many colors as I can. So let's fast forward this part, and then I share my first impression. Look, I finished the entire eyes. You guys can have a look. I would say my first impression for the eye look itself is very, very average. The quality of the eyeshadow itself is very, very basic. That's how I would describe. There is nothing really outstanding, but it still tick the basic boxes, such as the pigmentation, it is medium. The blending perspective, it is fair enough to blend it out. The color combination, it is fairly good, but other than that, it is just a very, very average eyeshadow palette. For me, there is no much wow fact, so it's all average performance. The the darkest color in the palette, it is not actually that pigment. I would prefer if slightly more pigment, going to be easier to draw the line out, to win it out. It is lower pigmentation than I expected. All the shimmer colors, when you touch it on the eyes, it is actually more glittery in comparison to the swatches on the hand. Well, I didn't use this color on the eyes, so I will try it the next time. Would I really recommend this one to you guys? I would say yes and no. For example, if you are beginners and you like this type of packaging, it is okay to buy. But if you ask me, would I buy it again? Probably not. There are a lot of probably even better quality eyeshadow palettes at similar price range would be better choice. That's what I would recommend. Let me just finish the blush. I didn't do the blush today, so let's use this brush. By the way, when you do the swatches, the powder seems very fine and pressed in fairly tight, but when you dip your brushes in, it is quite powdery. There is a quite fallout on that, so just bear that in mind. And while I actually blending the powder on the eyes, the first swipe you will smell a bit chemical smell. I think the powder, the packaging itself, it just jammed in with a bit factory chemical smell. It is not strong, but the first time when you open and when you swipe on the eyes, you may smell a little bit, but it doesn't stay there. So just FYI. Oh, as you guys can see can you guys see the fallout? It is very, very dusty. So yeah, light-handed. I changed to my own brush. Reason being, the shape is good, but the quality of the brush hair is very little bit too hard and too plasticky, so therefore it's a little bit pokey. The blush color is not bad. The pigment, it is fairly standard for a blush, so very friendly for the beginners. I think I like the blush the most. It is fairly natural, easy to be blended out, and good pigmentation. It is not too strong pigment. You can build up as you like. Let's highlight a little bit. To be honest, I don't really like this highlighter. It has very strong purple base in there, so let's have a look. It will be a little bit weird, so well, for today's purpose, why not? Let's just, I'm not going anywhere after anyway, so let's just see the yeah, I don't like it. I don't know whether you guys can see on the camera. It's literally just made it like purple stripe on there, so yeah. Let's try that lipstick. The packaging is just so good. If they can improve their product a little bit, I think this brand would have a very, very good potential. Oh, the packaging, I have to say, it is so pretty. Have a look at the details. It has like a little bling stone over here, and it is all patterned. Very, very good design. It is not that heavy, but because of the design itself, it looks so good. And the inside as well. Have a look at the lipstick. Oh, this is good. I think the color I chose is just more like standard. I think this is more like burgundy plus brick red, brown base as well. It is matte finish. Let me grab a mirror. The lipstick, I would say, is also fairly average. It is matte finish and it is light enough that you don't feel uncomfortable to wear. But the color is okay. I think similar like a FLORASIS one. Just bear with me 1 second. I think they have similarities, but they are not the same. And this is FLORASIS Dye Collection 511, and this one is FLORASIS Lipstick M139. I think this color is kind of in between, because this would be more towards, has more berry color in comparison. This is more have a brick red in comparison. This is more towards brown, but they all kind of a little bit similar. But this color, I think, personally, I would prefer this FLORASIS. This one would make you look slightly more energetic and younger. This is more, a little bit more mature. In this brand, lipstick is way much better than the eyeshadow or face palette. Personally feel if you're interested in this brand, I don't know whether you guys can purchase outside of China, I would start with their lipstick collection. The set of a brush, I want to say is average, but it is not. Personally feel it is below average, because in China, especially in Asia, you can find a lot of a brush brand, not necessarily needs to be globally recognized, have similar price range, but way much better quality than this one. So unless they give you for free as a gift, no need to purposely purchase this set of brush. So my opinion. I'm going to remove this one as I'm very excited to try this little pot. Let me open them first. It's literally like a, flower pot. It's literally look like that. And it has a very interesting design in terms of the way you get the product out. Very cute, isn't it? And wait, the most interesting one is when you open, right? This is not a typical brush. This is like silicone plastic brush, and the product is literally like flower pot, right? The product is on the side, and in the middle you actually put your brush in. So the good thing about it is it's supposed to be more hygiene, especially friendly for people like very obsessed with keeping everything clean. This would be a very, very good design. You will absolutely love it. And let me just do the swatches. Oh my god. The product itself on the side is literally like very mash, soft, smooth. Well, all of us had a chocolate mousse. That's literally like that feel. This is a very interesting way of using it. And this is more earthy, neutral color. There is no name. I think it's just the number, which I will leave in my description box. And WJC005, because it's plastic, so you can actually just wipe it off. Use a tissue to clean it and put it back in. How cute is that? Let me just get the other one. Berry, strawberry, tomato red. Interesting. Let's try it on. Let's try the brighter color first. Let's see this applicator if it's friendly to use on the lip. Oh, it smells delicious. It's not a fruity type of delicious. It's literally like a rice type of based food. More like, oh, it just smells so familiar, but I can't pinpoint it down what it is. Basically, it smells like like rice porridge. Very light, that type of smell. There is no much chemical smell. But the one thing I need to say that this applicator is only friendly that when you pat in the colors in the middle of the lip. It is not friendly at all for working on the edges, unless you have a wonderful shape yourself that you just need to follow your lines and just pat the lip color on. Other than that, this applicator take a while to get use of, I think. The formulation, it is literally like mousse finish. Let me zoom you in. Have a look at the details. Considering it is a very strong, bright and matte color, it doesn't emphasize your lip lines and it kind of smoothen it out. Very interesting. But I have to say, this color is not my cup of tea. Lip color, this thing that you can't really make a full judgment is because it doesn't suit me, doesn't mean it won't suit you. So will be depending on your preference. No, it doesn't bring any like the style I prefer. So, and let's try this one. I think this one would, like, I can hold it at least. I think this one is way much better. I think this could be a perfect nude for a lot of skin tone, even your slightly darker skin. Oh, this one is way much better. It is more daily wearable, very comfortable. It is smooth type of texture. But overall, I think, you know, for the price, the quality, the design, very interesting one, and you know, worth to try out, eh? I will look into more colors to see. Very, very cute design. And I forgot this from Perfect Diary. It is their single eyeshadow called 白月光. It means white moonlight. Oh, how pretty! And inside look like this. Small mirror. Perfect Diary's eyeshadow are fairly good. If you haven't tried their eyeshadow palette, it's worth to try it out. Although I used shimmer color from the other palette, let's still just try this one. Oh, it's way much shinier. Oh. Can you guys tell the difference already? So I was certainly light-handed with this. It is quite nice, but nothing really special. Personally, for this type of eyeshadows for the similar price range or even cheaper, I would prefer ColourPop's one. This one is the one I repurchased it. The one I brought from UK to here already dried. I nearly finished that one as well. It is their Super Shock Shadow 19 G5 Frog. Let me just do the swatches for you. So this is Perfect Diary, this is ColourPop. When you look at the pigmentation, you may say, oh, this one seems, you know, way much shinier and more like stronger pigment. Yes, they are, but I think that actually makes the difference because the undertone silver glitter is too strong. When you use it as a highlighting color on the eyelid, it's so easy to swollen the base eyeshadow color to purely reflect the silver. But when you use the ColourPop's one, it literally gives you the outcome as a beautiful, beautiful bling highlight, but you still be able to keep the eye look you originally made. For example, if you have more plum based eyeshadow, you have more blue based eyeshadow, this one can literally deliver as a topper purpose. Personally feel I think the Perfect Diary one is a little bit too silver. 2022 started now. Wish everyone the best of luck for the new year. Hopefully everything goes back to normal. Everyone have good health, good wealth, and happiness surround you forever. And here I would like to thank everyone for supporting me and supporting my channel in the past nearly a year. By February will be full year of my YouTube channel. If you have seen some of my Get Ready With Me before, like I've shared the reason why I started the channel and the journey I've done so far. I'm really grateful and I would like to take this opportunity to thank you everyone. And also it's a new year and you can make a video wish list in my comments section. If any type of videos you like to see and if any brand you like to see, please leave your comments down below and I will collecting them all and make them into my 2022's video schedule. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Thank you so much. If you liked today's video, don't forget to click the like button and I will see you very soon.